On the news tonight, federal government declares additional holiday to mark this year's Eid al-Fitr. NTA Channel 5 and UJ executive seeks collaboration with management. Plus, Salah celebration, traders in FCT lament low patronage. Hello, glad to have you join us on NTA Channel 5 Abuja News at 7 p.m. I am Blessing Namfulani. The federal government has approved Thursday, 11th April 2024, as an additional public holiday to celebrate this year's Eid al-Fitr. In a statement, the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, while congratulating the Muslim Ummah for a successful completion of the month of spiritual rejuvenation, reiterates President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's firm commitment to providing a safe and prosperous Nigeria for all to thrive. And one of the highly practiced virtues of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in the holy month of Ramadan was giving charity to the most vulnerable members of the society, which he enjoined faithful to demonstrate. In line with this tradition, the leadership of Jamiyatu Ansaruddin Atijaniya gave out some food items to vulnerable groups in some communities. Abdullahi Ajia brings us details.
Several narrations of the traditions of the Prophet of Islam, peace be upon him, indicate that the Prophet was more generous in Ramadan, a disposition that is being encouraged on Muslims and humanity as a result of its multiplier effects in every society. Borrowing a leaf from this practice, members of Jamiyatu Ansaruddin At-Tijaniya mobilized support and donated food items to some communities in the FCT and its environs.
It's just between us, for the sake of Allah, whatever we have, big and small, to put together and see also how we can reflect order, because actually that is the sign of Iman. The religion of Islam is not just a mere religion of Salawatul Hams and other activities, but the essence of all these things we do, the rituals in religion, is to give reflection to humanity.
Their inclination for the gesture, the group says, was also a sober reflection on the love for humanity, especially to the needy and vulnerable members of the society.
You should also know they are poor, they are needy. So it is within this context that this organization and its hierarchy throughout this country is carrying out these activities everywhere.
People that share, listen to us, may Almighty Allah bless them. May Almighty Allah give them the one that is more than this.
Appreciate, and because the Jamaat, they are very appreciated, and we thank God to see this time.
From one community to another, the impact was the same as the religious group tasked governments and capable individuals on prioritizing the welfare of the less privileged. In Abuja, Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
Traders in the Federal Capital Territory have decried low patronage of commodities characterized by hike in the cost of items, regardless of the Eid al-Fitr celebration. Francis Kabile visited Wuse Market to sample opinions of traders on consumables as residents prepare for the upcoming Salah festivity.
Of course, it's Eid al-Fitr celebration, and usually people shop for rice, tomatoes and animal protein to celebrate with their loved ones. I'm in Wuse Market to get the situation of what transaction is like at this time.
The tomatoes, they cheap small, which onions now. Only pepper, no cheap now. Which radish, no cheap. The remaining is all no cheap. The basket now is 3,000, onions is 3,000, the basket is now.
If it is before now, you will see everywhere will be shocked. But now, since things are very expensive, you cannot see any customer buying things.
So for now, we have different price for the ticket. We have like a 6,000, 6,500, 7,000. We have like a 10,000 myself. Because of Salah, price don't increase.
Well, I'm here to do shopping for Salah. The prices are doubled as usual.
Meanwhile, fashion designers say they are intensifying efforts to meet up with the promises made to their clients, but their only challenge is the unstable power supply.
Everybody wants their clothes at the same time. My list is 15,000 per kaftan.
I am on a very tight schedule to deliver this set of clothes I'm making for tomorrow. So yeah, it's been like quite a rush, but I think I'm getting a hand of it, yes.
Cost of prices have really gone up because of the celebration.
NTA News crew also visited hairstylists to get the pulse of what transaction is like.
No business now, no market. You know, see us we dey here. Even Salah people will never see anyone.
See, before when Salah come like this place you always full with the work. But now, since morning, I was saying nothing. It's both expensive and also fair. It's expensive in the aspect that everything has gone up, but it's also fair to the people making it because things have gone up. They cannot remain on the same level. They also have to take their things higher.
The respondents appealed to the government to continue to fight insecurity to enable farmers to operate effectively for bumper harvest. They also appealed for reduction in the cost of transportation. In Abuja, Francis Kabile, NTA News.
Meanwhile, as the month of Ramadan ends, signifying the observance of Eid al-Fitr, Muslims have trooped into the Kefi International Livestock Market for last-minute purchase of livestock for Salah festivities. Muhammad Awalu has details.
Wherever you go in this Kefi International Livestock Market, cows, rams, goats, sheep, as well as poultry are available for purchase. Transactions have been ongoing. However, buyers lament the hike in the prices of the livestock.
It's too cost. Last year is moderate. At least with 200, 300,000 naira, you can get a very moderate cow. But this time around, if you want to get compared to last year, 200,000-300,000, now you start talking about a million, above a million.
Dealers acknowledge the complaints of the customers, which they say are blown out of proportion.
This time around, gold is too expensive. It's not like before. So, but they come to buy it.
Many things here is too cost because of transportations.
Whether the pegs for tying the kettles or the coops for housing the poultry will be empty before Salah, only time will tell. From Kefi, Muhammad Awalu, NTA News.
When you are in Abuja, Nigeria's capital city, looking for the best place for relaxation, accommodation and event spaces, then think Bolingo Experia. Bolingo Experia provides the best hospitality for all class of guests and visitors with affordable rate for our different rooms. Our presidential suite gives you a top-notch treat. Check out our executive suite, superior suite, restaurants and catering services, coffee bar, lounge, ambassador bar and a whole lot more, designed for your comfort anytime. Bolingo Experia reception from trained professionals make your stay comfortable and homely with an everlasting impression. At Bolingo Experia, we create a delightful ambience and atmosphere of joy for all. Visit us today at Bolingo Experia, 777 Independence Avenue, Central Area, Abuja. Bolingo Experia, hospitality at its best.
Welcome back. The FCT Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, has barricaded the box culvert linking Dogongada in Lokogoma district with Galadimawa and the federal capital city. This is to prevent the culvert constructed by the community about 10 years ago on the verge of collapse from giving way. Onotu Yakubu brings us the situation update from the exercise.
At the twilight of the rainy season last year, one life was lost to flash flooding at this spot. The challenge disaster managers established has been a recurrent case too many in the last couple of years. To worsen the case now, as this year's rains approach, the box culvert serving as a temporary bridge on the river is almost collapsing, with the shoulders sinking. FEMA says the access road has become a threat to lives and vehicles adamantly plying the community road, which has to be barricaded.
The Acting Director General of FCT Emergency Management Agency has graciously asked us to put this temporary mitigative measure in place and report to the minister so that a concrete box culvert, a solid one, will be provided to this community to reduce the hardship they are going through in terms of accessibility.
For now, the community has this alternative route to travel through the Sunnyvale estate to connect Lokogoma district to the city center. Although quite a distant journey for the residents, FEMA says it is a plan it will necessarily enforce to prevent avoidable disasters in waiting and loss of lives.
We normally provide a temporary barricade during the rainy season in order to save lives. But since the box culvert is at the verge of collapsing and they have refused to stop using this box culvert, we have decided to barricade the road completely and allow them to use another access road.
We are crying in this community. By now, last year we've been contribute and put it in order. But this year now, the contractor won't come here for community effort that let community contribute the money. The amount when contractor tell us here is more than 500 million to construct this bridge, and which is my community cannot afford that money. Please, I'm begging our chairman and FCT minister to come and help us.
While appealing for patience to the community road users, Florence Wenegeme expresses dismay over the attitude of commercial motorcyclists, defying caution and the barricades to meander through the compromised bridge. Onotu Yakubu, NTA News.
And the newly elected NUJ Channel 5 Chapel executive has solicited the support and partnership of the management of NTA Channel 5 Abuja. Chapel chairperson Deborah Gazajimaika made the appeal as she led her team members on a courtesy visit to the general manager NTA Channel 5 Abuja. Francisca Billy reports.
After a successful election, the NUJ Channel 5 executive paid a thank you and familiarization visit to the management of NTA Channel 5 Abuja for every support received during the election and emergence of a new government.
We are a special squad of NUJ, NTA Abuja, and we would not like to fail anyone. We need partnership, we need support, we solicit for the management support even as we move on. So we hit the ground running to bring change to our chapel, to bring change in our station.
Responding to their visit, the General Manager NTA Channel 5 Abuja, Paul Ate, urged the newly elected NUJ Channel 5 ESCO to imbibe team spirit.
The management will be here for you to give you all the support you need, and we should be able to partner and see you through.
GM Paul Ate congratulated the new crop of NUJ ESCO and advised them to serve their members diligently. In Abuja, Francisca Bile, NT News.
It's sports time. Let's join the sports desk for Sports Brief with Francis Kabile.
Nigeria Super Falcons, with a 1-goal advantage, is set to lock horns with Banyana of South Africa in a highly anticipated match in Pretoria this Tuesday evening, with the aim of maintaining their unbeaten record against South Africa in senior women's football. The Super Falcons delegation for Tuesday's all-important match arrived in Pretoria on Monday morning and had their official training at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium Monday evening. Still talking football, Shooting Stars of Ibadan recorded the biggest result of match day 29 of the Nigerian Premier Football League with a valuable 2-1 away win over Kano Pillars at the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano. With this result, Pillars remain 8th place with 41 points on the NPFL table, while Shooting Stars moved up to 6th position with 46 points. Elsewhere, Nigeria's under-15 boys Future Eagles, who planned to fly into Spain this Tuesday afternoon for a UEFA under-16 development tournament, have been denied visa by the Spanish embassy. According to the NFF on its Instagram handle, both players and officials were denied visa and will no longer participate in the tournament slated to hold this Friday. To boxing, Alexander Usyk has revealed that he respects Anthony Joshua and didn't need an apology from the Briton ahead of his fight with Tyson Fury next month. Back in August 2022, Usyk beat Joshua in Saudi Arabia. After the fight, Joshua took some of Usyk's belt and threw them, sparking controversy in the process. With Sports Brief, Francisca Bile, NTA News.
On that note, we call it a wrap. Many thanks for watching the English version of the news at 7. Good evening.
azan ba jilo ba yeyi ba ce ba wai yoshe ko kwa wai wona na yiwo abada zaza isha ndaje zuma woni ye wago ba ngai antige ato yi sala nayon gwamnati nla shinta tuntun jiyan be nu alami siwi mama pye wona pye awoche gmai inye wiye nko belen minister nu atnuntun amia olubumi tunji ojo waku asalaji ci sambarka shebaku azimi zo nanu agmada nkoni jin epia yiji wen gage eyi kitukoda nje bola tinubu wo mpache na mwana na nailo wajege zaga zagai wo agmadalo nanu wo gwamnati gajiza mbedai wachige ataku alibasa baje anyabi njesun peye gwamnati atnutin jiyan mbani jin ba ga azab majin osa no benu ko jejeyan bwa oza ncheyin e nga ko pelo no apabu igbe nge fiemayin bala zokogbu nu awon ko aigun agbedo ailodo gongada onko lonu loko gomayin bedo galadima sepai nu avi aibe jimi onotu yakubu wona le shebo be na bedai wagan ige agbede ye bayin nu agu bayin abe mbanu oye ogun awonu nu a jigbai bejin ajin ba mba deye gugu ba majin iyeleye tonuwa kwa nwa aza mba dilo ba wi zokoyin gbayiza mbeda jesun wachige ye awi pe aje abokunu basnaba mba nu obwe agnabie gbedogun awewe nu abeda sepa peye ajejeluko ogun atnutin jibaya nu abotnba nu ainpe avunyen bakulo ngabi ba chisam breka ngabie ajejeluko atnutin jibaya mbai Francisca Bele wona le sheba wo be na bedai wa ngai ga ngabie gbedogun na yoge gazaji Maika Deborah wa chige efi gben ta mi kwa fun aban woni yi apie no azai ba chisam breka nu ngabie aba ba chige ba ye majinlo na bage ebena ye ba bwashi abwakoshi mba ngabie wakusa mbrika chiba wo ngo na tnbwa guyalo na bage wawo ba buchi amaje ajin salafi finu agmada saizu
Masu kallo da sauraron mu assalamu alaikum barkanmu da warhaka barkanmu da kuma arzikin kammala azumin watan Ramadan na fatan ana nan cikin koshin lafiya Allah ya karbi daukacin ibadun mu ga fasar wasu daga cikin labaran mu na yau mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. Bayan ba da hutun gama gari da gwamnatin tarayya ta yi a ranakun Talata da Laraba domin al'ummar musulmi su yi bikin karamar sallar bana a ranakun har ila yau ta ƙara ranar Alhamis 11 ga watan Afrilu 2024 gaba ɗaya domin su yi bukukuwa da shagulgulan sallar cikin farin ciki da walwala. Ta bayyana haka ne a jawabin da ministan harkokin cikin gida Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo ya yi, inda ya taya al'ummar musulmi murnar kammala azumin watan Ramadan lafiya, tare da bayyana ƙoƙarin da shugaban ƙasa Bola Ahmed Tinubu ke yi na ciyar da ƙasar nan gaba domin kyautata rayuwar al'ummar ƙasar gaba ɗaya. A ƙoƙarin da take na kare rayuka da dukiyoyin al'umma da ke salwanta sau tari a sanadiyar ambaliyar ruwan sama da nau'ikan annoba musamman a lokacin damina. Wakilin mai Ilyasu Onoto Yakubu ya shaida mana cewa hukumar kai agajin gaggawa ta ƙasa FEMA reshen babban birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja ta rufe wasu magudanan ruwa da kwalbatoci da suka hada dogon daji da Lokogoma da ke yankin Galadimawa a nan birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja. Hukumar ta ce ta yi haka ne domin ta kare kwalbatocin da mutanen ƙauyen suka gina kimanin shekaru 10 da suka wuce daga rushewa a lokacin damuna domin samar da mafita gare su. Sabbin shugabannin ƙungiyar 'yan jaridu ta nan gidan talabijin na NTA Abuja Channel 5 sun nemi haɗin gwiwa da goyon bayan hukumar gudanarwa ta tashar domin samun nasara a ayyukan da ke gabansu. Wakiliyarmu Francisca Bile ta shaida mana cewa shugabar ƙungiyar Deborah Gazaji Maika ita ce ta miƙa ƙoƙon bararta ga gidan domin ya dafa mata ta kai ga cimma nasara a yayin da ta jagoranci sauran 'yan ƙungiyar suka kai wa shugaban gidan Paul Ate ziyara, inda ya shaida musu cewa yana tare da su kuma zai yi duk mai yiwuwa wajen tabbatar da cewa ƙungiyar ta samu nasara a ƙarshe, ya taya su murna. Ƙarshen labaran namu ne kenan, da fatan za a yi sallah gobe lafiya idan Allah ya kai mu. Barkanmu da sallah.
Igbo ndị ọma, anyị abịakwala ọzọ na nke abalị a. Ama m na ị nọ na-eche n'akụkọ nke abalị a. Nwoke afọ Chisom bụ aha m. Ka anyị malite site na akụkọ ụbọchị ezumike. Ọchịchị ala anyị akwadola ka abalị 4 n'izu ụka ya bụ abalị 11 nke ọnwa 4 a sonyere n'ụbọchị ezumike ọha na ezi iji mee ka emume Ide Fitri nke afọ a gaa nke ọma. N'ozi nke onye ọchịchị nlekọta ụlọ ọrụ ala anyị na-ahụ maka ihe na-eme n'ime ala anyị, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo kelere ndị okpukpe Islam maka ibute oge ihe omume nsọ ha na njedebe, ma kwuo na onye isi ala anyị Bola Ahmed Tinubu ka nọkwa n'ọrụ ịhụ na e nwere ala Naịjirịa nwere ezi nchekwa na nke na-aga nke ọma ma bụrụ nke udo dị na ya. Ụlọ ọrụ obodo etiti ala anyị na-ahụ maka ọrụ gbatagbata akpọrọ FCT FEMA etinyela ihe ngochi nakwa okporo ụzọ ebe ndị njem ji eme ihe n'okporo ụzọ Dogo Nkata n'obodo Lokogoma nakwa Galadima. Nke a bụ iji mee ka akwa ndị njem a bụ nke ndị obodo rụrụ n'ihe dịka afọ 10 ka ọ dị ugbu a ka dịrị, bụ nke a chọpụtara na ọ nọ n'ọnọdụ ọjọọ ka ọ dị ugbu a. Onoto Yakubu, onye ọrụ anyị na-akọ akwụ na ụlọ ọrụ a, kwuru na nke a bụ iji hụ na enweghị onye ọghọm ide mmiri rutere n'okporo ụzọ a n'oge mmiri ozuzo a. Ndị isi ọhụrụ nke otu ndị nta akụkọ akpọrọ NUJ ngalaba NTA Channel 5 na-achọ nkwado njikọ aka nke ndị isi ụlọ ọrụ NTA Channel 5 nke Abuja. Onye isi ọhụrụ nke ndị otu nta akụkọ a, Deborah Gazazi Maika, rụrụ arịrịọ a n'oge o duru ndị otu ya mee njem nleta nye onye isi ụlọ ọrụ NTA Channel 5 na Abuja. Francisca Bile webatara ya akụkọ na onye isi ụlọ ọrụ NTA Channel 5 Paul Ate kwere nkwa ijikọ aka ha na ndị otu ịhụ na ha rụzuru ọrụ ha. Ka a pịache ya otu a na nke abalị a. Echi ga-aka mma.
Ẹ káalẹ́ o, ìròyìn ló ń dé sí
sí etí gbọ́yìn láti iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún l'Àbújá. Ọláyínká Adéníjì ni oníròyìn yín. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ti buwọ́ àṣẹ lu ọjọ́ 11 oṣù kẹrin ọdún yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí àfikún ọjọ́ ìsinmi fún mùtúmùwà láti fi sàmì ọjọ́ ayẹyẹ Ìdí-Fìtìrì tọdún yìí. Nínú àtẹ̀jáde kan, mínísítà fún ètò abẹ́lé Olúbùnmi Túnjí Òjó kí gbogbo múmìnì àti múmìnà kú ọdún àti àṣeyọrí ààwẹ̀ Ramadan oṣù ọlọ́rẹ náà. Kò ṣàìfọrẹrẹ iṣẹ́ àti ìṣe ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu fún ìpèsè ibi ààyè ńlá fún àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà pẹ̀lú ìtura. Àjọ tó ń ṣètò ààbò pàjáwìrì ẹ̀ka tìlú Abuja FEMA FCT ti gbégi dí ojú ọ̀nà tó ṣàsopọ̀ Dógóńgádà ní Lòkògómà ní èyí tó forí sọ Gàládímáwá àti ìlú Abuja. Olótù Yakubu aṣojúkọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wá jábọ̀ wípé wọ́n gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yìí láti dẹ́kun afárá tó ti wà láti bí ọdún 10 sẹ́yìn ní èyí tó ti ń gbèrò àti wó lulẹ̀. Àwọn olóyè tuntun ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ akọ̀ròyìn ẹ̀ka tiléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún l'Àbújá ti rawọ́ àtìlẹ́yìn tó péye àti ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún ẹgbẹ́ náà láti ọwọ́ àwọn alákòóso iléeṣẹ́ ọ̀hún. Francisca Bilal aṣojúkọ̀rọ̀ yìí wá jábọ̀ wípé nígbà tí àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ náà ní èyí tí Deborah Gazasi ṣáájú gẹ́gẹ́ bí alága tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dìbò yàn ṣe àbẹ̀wò sí ọ̀dọ̀ ọ̀gá àgbà iléeṣẹ́ yìí láti lẹ́yìn ètò ìdìbò onírọ̀rùn tí wọ́n ṣe ìyẹn sí ọ̀dọ̀ ọ̀gá àgbà náà ìyẹn Paul Ate ni wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tó sì fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tirẹ̀, ọ̀gá àgbà iléeṣẹ́ náà kò ṣàì gba àwọn olóyè tuntun náà nímọ̀ràn láti jẹ́ aṣáájú rere. Tó ròyìn ọ̀hún kò ní ju báyìí lọ. Èmo lónìí kọ́ńbó agbọ̀n ọ̀sàlẹ̀ lónìí họ́wùhọ́wù. Èmi rẹ̀ lájọ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà yìí o. Ẹja ṣe kó dára. Ọdún ayọ̀ la ó ṣe o. Ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan náà la ó sì jí. Ire o.